Good morning, kings and queens. Craig Breeze here again for day 4. It's early in the morning, but I'm excited. I can't help it. So you guys gonna have to get on my level. You're gonna have to wake up, rub the crust out of your eyes, go get you a cup of coffee, whatever you need to do to wake up and get your day started. Go ahead and do it right now. You can pause the video right now. Go ahead and make your coffee now. I'm giving you time, okay? I'm gonna pause. All right. So, for everybody that was ready with me, let's jump right into the meat of the day. Now, as you can see, I got my queen behind me. You know what I'm saying? I got Nefertiti on the check-in. And I wanted to address my kings and queens today. And I wanted to do this for a very specific reason. And that's because we're all kings and queens in our own respective right. You know, we all come from a lineage of people that have fought and clawed their ways to making a new way for their families. That's how I'm here. That's how you're here. You know, the ways that were made by our family members, our mothers, fathers, grandfathers, uncles, aunts, that paved the way for us to live better lives. So today I'm addressing my royal family, my kings and my queens, my brothers and my sisters. And I wanted to talk to you guys about the idea, that grand idea that God gave you. And I wanted to talk to you about it because um, I had a team member of mine, a friend of mine, actually come to me and say, you know what, man, I know God gave me something to give the world. I know I'm supposed to be somebody, but I don't know if judging from where I've been in life, judging by the way I dress, the way I look, the way I walk and talk, if that idea that God gave me will really come to fruition through me. But I want to stop you because I had to stop my friend, because sometimes we get in our own way and we have those thoughts, right? Where we think, you know, maybe our vision is too big for us. Those shoes are immeasurably large and can't be filled. And that's where you're lying to yourself. That's where the enemy has snuck himself into your mental, and he's making you lie to yourself. Because you have to understand this, that when God gave you that idea, when he blessed you with the favor and the knowledge to move in the world in a specific way, in a certain kind of way, in his name, what he did was he also gave you provision for that idea. And what's provision? That means that he made the way plain for you. He set out every tool, every resource that you were gonna ever need. Along the way of life, you're gonna pick them up. Whether they're through your struggles, whether they're through going to school, whether it's through building relationships with other people, whether it's through this network marketing business that you're in right now, or whether it is just, you know, by chance. God is going to give you those provisions. All you have to do is make yourself available to them. So today, like I said, this is for my kings and queens, because what we're doing is we're stepping up. We're leveling up on life. We know who we are. We know what we have to offer the world, but sometimes, like I said, the world gets in our way. Family, today I want you to wake up with a new mindset. Wake up with a new thought of yourself. Look at yourself in a different light today, because the way has already been made for you. Stop spending all of your time trying to wonder when it's gonna happen, how it's gonna happen, and why God even chose it to happen to you. He's telling me to tell you right now that the real question to ask is, why not you? Why not a time such as this? Why not? Why not? Why not? Why not? It's perfect timing. Divine timing is always right. See, we're used to living in Kairos time. And Kairos time is that TikTok time that we usually see on the clock on your phone. You know how you keep up with your day when you're at your job. You're sitting there waiting and itching for the next 8 hours to roll by, because you just want to clock out that bad. It doesn't even matter what happened that day, what good food you ate for lunch. You just want to leave that place, right? But what God operates on is what's called Chronos time. And see, this is deep stuff. You're gonna have to do your own research. I inquire you to do so. But what God works on is what we call Chronos time. And that means he's always on time. He's omnipresent. Now, I would get into the definitions of these words, but that would take our video into a whole nother realm, right? I don't even want to get that deep with you guys just yet. It's gonna get there though. Stick with me. But understanding that the provision has already been made for you. Look at Onyx in the corner. But understanding that the provision has already been made for you, family, is half of the battle. Stop boggling your mind wondering when is it gonna happen, how is it gonna happen, and why did God even choose you? He chose you because you're special. He provisioned the strength to you. He provisioned the knowledge to you. He provisioned the tools and the resources and the relationships to you already. So that's why he's saying, why not you? I already built you for this. Why would I change my mind? That's what God is saying. And I know I have viewers here that believe in many different various faiths. So if you might not call him God, maybe you call him Allah, maybe you call him Buddha, I'm sorry. And that's okay too, because at the end of the day, we all stand on one common ground, and that is that we believe that there is something in this world that's bigger than us, that gives us the things that we need every single day. I mean, tell me this, man. Let me get sidetracked for a quick second. How in the world is our body filled with electricity? That's what gets us up. And I mean, it's scientifically proven. You ask your doctor, go get a CAT scan, all of that. Your body is full of electricity, full of neurons and protons that fire off and give you thoughts and give you movement and give you everything that you need that we call life. You know, this stuff. How do you explain that when you don't have to plug yourself up to no wall like you do your phone every night? How do you explain that? That means that you're connected to something way bigger than you. So understand this: the provision has been made for you. Stop being scared, because that's what happens to a lot of us generally. We just get scared. God is bigger than us, so it's natural for us to get afraid when he comes in and says, "Hey, I got something for you." The provision has been made, family. Stop sitting there twiddling your thumbs trying to figure it out. It's not rocket science, it's God science. You can't figure it out. Rocket science you probably could figure out. People make it out to be so hard, but people go to school for that, you know. God science you can't figure out. Chronos time you'll never understand. So all you can do is act. Take action. Every time you get that idea, do something that'll get you closer to seeing it to fruition. If your idea is seeing 5 figures in your bank account through your internet marketing business, through this vacation beast that we're working in right now, if that's your goal, if that's the idea God gave you, then start taking small steps every single day towards that goal. Don't try to say, oh, well, I'm going to make a $5,000 day right now. Now, true enough, that can happen for you. It has happened for many of us. It's happened for me. But when you're shifting your mind into that place, you kind of want to ease into it, because you might scare yourself. Because if you've never dreamed big enough, if your dreams have never scared you, I'll tell you this: you've never dreamed big enough. But my friend, if you're in that place where you've been afraid of that idea, you've been afraid of that vision that God gave you, then just know you are in the right place. It's supposed to scare you. It's supposed to get you out of your comfort zone, because that's what God wants. He wants you to do something different. We explored this in the last few videos about taking action, doing something different to see a different result, family. And that's all this thing is about. I wanted to make this short, but I had to get into the meat of this thing for you guys, family. This was for my kings and queens, so it was gonna get real. It was gonna get deep. The provision has been made for you. God favors you. He loves you. He cares for you, and he will not let you falter. That's why the provision has been made for you. Understand that, family. You know what? Video 5 is coming tomorrow. I'm going to cut this one short right now. Video 5 is coming tomorrow. I might even have some bonus content for you guys throughout the day, even throughout the next 30 days. Just be expecting gym after gym, because we're about to unfold the next level of life. In this vacation business, I'm about to go diamond. And if you don't know what that means, you just might need to join me in my back office so you can see what we're talking about. We're changing lives, yours included. So stay in tune, family. It's going to be a long ride, but it's going to be well worth it, I promise. God bless you. I love you all. Have a blessed one, man. Until next time, episode 5 tomorrow.